Right then. About ready to go, I think. Almost bang on time. Right, I've posted in the Discord, so hopefully we'll get some people from there. And Norgatron is here. Norgatron commented in the chat before I'd even turned my chat display on. Nicely done, sir. How are you doing? How are you getting on? Oh yeah, let me turn the camera on. That's always useful. Hello there. How are we doing? Right, this is what we've got coming up today. We have got a Tyrannid. We have got a little bit of terrain that I've printed. We are going to paint. And also, we're going to start with a brand new set of trading cards. Well, new to the stream. Hey, Sai is here as well. Good to have you here, Sai. How are you getting on? So, we have got this. From now on, we will start every stream with Age of Sigmar cards. And we will end every stream with 40k cards. Means there's plenty of cards, plenty of shorts, means plenty of new people coming to the channel. And we'll see how we get on, shall we? Right. So, Tyrannids, terrain, and trading cards. The 3 T's for today. Right. Let's see what we get. I've never opened these before, and you guys that are here early get to see them before anybody else. What are you hoping to see? Got Norgatron and Sai in the chat nice and early. Anybody else? As always, I would like to see some Chaos. Maybe even some Gloomspite would be cool, but let's see. See what we get, shall we? And I don't know what the pack trick is, so we're just going to go straight through it with the first one. See what we get. Feels like you get quite a few more than you do in the 40k pack. Furious Strike. Ah, so this is more like an actual game. Bit like Magic the Gathering. Charging Blood Crusher. So we've got some Chaos Demons. Hey, we've got some Grots. Who doesn't like Grots? I assume that there are hollows in here and rarities and stuff. Oh, that's a hollow. Divine Vengeance. Common, common. Ah, so the rare isn't the hollow. That's interesting. The rare was the Shrieking Terrorgeist. Okay. Interesting. Right, pack number 2. Sai, I'm going to be painting miniatures on a live stream later today. Nice one, Sai. Let me know how you get on. And upload some pictures when you're done to the Discord. There's a self-promotion channel in the Discord, if it's still there. You're more than welcome to post a link in there and we can all have a look. Right. Second pack. See what we get, shall we? Nice. Bloodletters. I've got a pack of bloodletters. Frenzied Warboar. Invigorating Chant. Blood Feast. Fleshhounds. I've got some Fleshhounds as well. It's interesting how all of a sudden it goes upside down. Blood Sacrifice. Sounds very Khorne to me. Our final card. Savage Loyalty. Hopefully you can see the shine on that. So our 2 hollows. Savage Loyalty and Divine Vengeance. Nice. Right, we'll get those sleeved up later on. And at the end of the stream, as always, we'll do 40k cards. And those will become shorts on the YouTube channel. What did you buy at the weekend? Norgatron. What did you buy at the weekend? I'll show you. One thing I bought was that red guitar there. I drove an hour up the A1 to go fetch that. Well, in terms of Warhammer... Right, where is it? We've got this and this. So... Whoops. I bought these for my Necron army. And I also bought this big boy. You found a store near you with loads of stock and paint. That sounds good. You should take some pictures, man. What was it, an independent store or was it a chain? Was it a miniatures store specifically, or was it like the Boys near me where it sells absolutely everything? You bought the Thousand Sun Sorcerer pack. Yeah, I saw it in the Discord. Nice way to start in the hobby. And Sai bought some Terminators. Nice. Good stuff. Right. This is what I'm going to work on today. Dry brush some white. I also cleaned up and restrung my bass at the weekend. I've been playing some bass. So to hear funky bass lines like this song's nice. Sold Pokemon cards and stuff as well. Nice. Found all the Warhammer stuff at the back. Sounds like a pretty cool shop, Norgatron. Good to have one of those around. So I'm going to dry brush some white onto this guy, pick out those highlights. Went a little bit heavy with the old dry brush there. Not the end of the world. Have to go in with a smaller brush after this initial dry brushing as well. There's some bits I can't get to with this big boy brush, but we'll do what we can. Going to use this as a bit of a dummy for my my new speed paints. Whoops. Luckily my daughter saw the Pokemon poster in the window. Otherwise she'd have never found it. Nice, good work for the daughter. The daughter has no interest in Warhammer yet. Alright, I think that's the big brush. I think we're done with the big brush. And we'll get the little brush out and get into some of those nooks and crannies. She said her school does it. Her school does Warhammer. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, that's that brush done. Oh, I've left my water pot in the bathroom. Hang on, let me go fetch that. Right, we've got the water pot now. BM's back. BM the nonsense spewer. You're going to stick that in your pee hole. Unlikely. Certainly not today. How you doing, BM? You good? How was your weekend? BM, do you have Warhammer? I've seen you around here a few times, but never spoken to you about actual Warhammer. Wow, sounds like a delightful weekend, BM. Thank you for being here and telling us all about it. I think we've got a pretty reasonable covering of white on here now. Yeah, so I sprayed it black, then I sprayed it from a distance with grey, and now I'm just putting white highlights on it. And I'm being quite liberal with the white highlights because I'm going to speed paint it. So what you don't want is lots and lots of black. A bit of black for some shadows is good, but certainly not lots and lots. So just trying to be quite liberal with the white. It's a fine balance really of getting the right amounts in there. Is that a Tyrannid? It is a Tyrannid. Can you guess which one? In fact, I can show you the box that it came out of. Oh. So this is the Hive Tyrant Swarm Lord variant. There you go, you see that? So that's what we are making today.
Hey, we got a new subscriber, baby.
Hey, Joe Garza, thank you for being here and thank you for subscribing. Feel free to get involved in the... Oh,
we got a new subscriber, baby.
2 out of 2, we'll take it. Oh no, I knocked the camera. Oh. Oh, I accidentally knocked the camera. That didn't go particularly well, but Albert von Webernecht. Hey. Thank you for subscribing, good sir. And I also saw on the side of the screen, Norgatron has tipped £3. Let's replay that, because it didn't replay. Oh, that's the tiniest little thing. Norgatron, thank you very, very much for that. I think once I'm monetized on YouTube, you'll be able to do it as like a super chat, and it will actually do something. Because that was very underwhelming. I don't know what we can particularly do to celebrate the tip, but I appreciate that, Norgatron, very, very much. That will get directly spent on Warhammer, so you give into a good cause. Right, I think I'm about where I want to be. Give a little bit in there as well. I was disappointed. Enjoying the content in your Discord? Ah, nice one. I was disappointed. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought that you'd get more for your money there. What can I do? Because I already do the light show for a subscriber. You got any suggestions? What do you want to see? What can I do to celebrate the tip? Hexen, hey, how's it going? How have you been, Hexen? What have you been up to? No idea. I'll think of something, Norgatron. I'll think of something. Right, well I think that's suitably highlighted. Ready for some speed paints. So give that a moment to dry. Should be pretty much dry straight away anyway. Whilst it's drying, we'll paint some scenery, shall we? Testing grav bike modifications for my Outriders. Nice! See, I really like the grav bike. I'm hoping that grav bikes become more of a thing. So I've got 6 Outriders, but they're just plain boring Outriders. Right, so what we want then is some grey. Now I've rearranged all my paints, I don't know where anything is. Where is the grey? That's the question. So Norgatron, have you assembled any of your models yet? Did you eye up any other stuff whilst you were in there? Did you see anything that you'd not seen yet in there that you thought, oh, that's one for the future? For realistic stones, I would use grey greens. Oh, a grey green. What, like a malignant green? Is that any good? I do not have a lot of greys, that is for sure. It's a good chance to get rid of one of my Citadel paints though. Did you see the coin picture that I sent you? Yes, I saw it in the Discord. What was that? Did you make that yourself? Pretty cool. Norgatron saw absolutely loads of Warhammer that he wants to get. Wouldn't mind doing orcs. Yeah, orcs are quite a lot of fun. Hexen wants darker and more grey. I don't have darker and more grey. However, I've got 62 paints being delivered this week. It's a holiday coin. Is it? Let me have another look on the Discord. I don't even have Discord open. Hang on. Disc. Yeah, this is the current base coat. So it was black. Well, in fact, it was green, and because I printed it in PLA, that was green. Then it was black, and then I sprayed white over the black. Oh, is that the red Gobbo coin? Sigh. Did you get that when you bought your Terminators? Yeah, so my idea is I'm going to put this grey over the top and then put a black wash over the top. And then... Citadel paint's so hard to get out of the pot, man. Shaking it like a Polaroid picture over here. Nice one, Si. It's a nice coin. I've got a couple of coins actually somewhere. Maybe I'll give them away in the Discord in December. Trying to figure out what stuff to give away in December. And if anybody would actually want any of the stuff that I've got. Right. Let's paint up some of this scenery, shall we? Can be quite liberal with this grey. Because I've watered it down with contrast medium, so it should be okay. So we've got nice grey walls. We will have nice brown floor. And we will have some decent ruins to play with. Yeah, it was well worth mixing in the contrast medium because it makes it so that the highlights from below shine through, which is pretty good. Oh, are you going to get the holiday miniature when it comes out? Unlikely. I mean, I've got so many figures. I'm not really that interested in the holiday miniature. I also don't think it really looks that good. I don't know. I don't remember what the previous ones looked like, to be honest. Maybe I will. I could be convinced. It doesn't take much to convince me to buy more Warhammer. Space Wolves look good also. Yeah, there's a new kill team on pre-order this week. That's got Space Wolves and Tau, I want to say. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I would dry brush some blue grey on top, just a lighter one. But after this dries, important to move your dry brush from up to down so it leaves paint in high looking up surfaces. Okay, Hexen. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm thinking of putting like some moss kind of effect on it. How would you do moss? Is that what you mean with the dry brush to green on top? Put that over there. Let's do that last bit. Now we'll give the oven a go. Rupert, how you doing, sir? Are you good? How was your weekend, Rupert? Is this your first time here, Rupert? Are you a Warhammer kind of guy? Hey, maybe I could put like some cotton wool coming out the top of this for like smoke. What do we reckon? That could look good, right? Can't wait to start paying my managers. Okay, what's that mean, Si? What's going on? Hexen, I would use Dirty Down Moss at random parts of first row. Dirty Down Moss, what's that? Is that a technical paint or something? Rupert, yes, we messed before on a previous live stream. Oh, nice one, Rupert. I can't see your chat history though, Rupert. What did we talk about last time? What army are you collecting, Rupert? Remind me. Right, I think we've done a decent layer on that as well. Happy days. Other option is to paint it with high contrast greens. Okay, yeah. We'll give it a go later on and see what happens. What's the worst that can happen, I guess? Sigh, painting my miniatures. Okay, nice. Norgatron, you think army paints are better than Citadel paints? I prefer them. I prefer them for two main reasons. One, army paints have a agitator in them, a little ball bearing, so when you shake them, it gives you a consistent consistency to the paint. And two, it's much easier to get the paint out of the army painted pots than it is the Citadel ones. And you can throw Hexen's bonus point on there as well about price. But even if they cost the same per milliliter, I think the agitator and just the overall design is a lot better. Right, we've got this boy. So we put some highlights on him earlier. Now I'm going to put some contrast yellow on the legs, arm and body of this guy and the tail. See how we get on. Whoops. That's the wrong one. Here we are. So these are my first Speed Paint 2.0s. All of my other Tyranids have been done with Speed Paint Original. So now I'm moving up to 2.0 and we'll see how it goes. Hexen prefers AK, okay. Have other brands in some colours. Yeah, I've got some Vallejo. I particularly like the effects paints that Vallejo do. But as I said, Norgatron, maybe just go and buy one of each to start with and just see which you prefer. Nothing wrong with a bit of trial and error. Army Painter has good blues, yellows and greens, but bad reds and skin tones. Okay. I don't mind the reds at all. The skin tones I haven't tried yet. I've got a load of the skin tones being delivered in the next couple of days. Reds are too pink. Interesting. Skin tones too chalky. That's the thing, isn't it? Everyone's got their own different views on the different paints. And I guess some paints that aren't good for some people maybe have got strengths for others. Also depends on how you prepare the paints as well, whether you thin them with water or whatever else. Maybe put a bit of contrast medium in there. There's a lot you can do to change the paint, I guess. But yeah, trial and error is good. See what you like about it, what you don't, and take it from there, really. Right, let's work our way around this guy.
That's right, baby.
Well, this is going on lovely, this is. Interesting. Going on very nicely. You can't make red redder. There you go. Top tip in life there from Hexen.
That's right, baby.
Hola amigos, Deadman in the chat. How you getting on, sir? Are you good? How's your weekend been? You been up to much in the way of Warhammer? Or have you been following other pursuits this weekend, Deadman? Oops. Whoops. I keep jabbing this guy in places I'm not supposed to be jabbing him. But we'll soon fix that later on when we go over with orange. Taking a break from that. Ah, the War Dog Abomination, you've called it. I thought it was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, you've got quite the red and brass army, haven't you? Blood for the Blood God. Around 5 o'clock EST, I'm going to live stream myself painting some miniatures too. Nice one, Si. Hope it all goes well for you, mate. I know nothing really of kids. Auto-corrected from NIDS, nice. So this is from... Oh, the box is on the floor. This is this guy, the Swarm Lord. You're not doing the usual colour scheme? No, my Tyranid army is yellow and orange. Occasionally I paint things how they're supposed to be painted. If I think it looks cool, then that's what I do. As everyone's aware by now. Rule of cool, very nice. That's gonna look great. Cheers, Deadman. So you can kind of see as well, you can see like the reason why I do the black, grey, white underneath, because it gives it more depth underneath the yellow. So I'll do a second coat of yellow, even it out a little bit, but you can see like you get natural light and shade from underneath. So that's the way to do it. And that's essentially how contrast paints work. It means I don't have to be... I like doing this after I've done a load of chaos, because it's completely different in terms of... I don't have to be doing loads and loads of trim, paying loads and loads of attention. I can be a little bit more do whatever I want with this guy. Plus, I don't think Tyranids should look particularly clean, should they, right? They're just there to consume. Connected by the hive mind, we must consume. They should have a more organic, dirty look. Yeah, that's it. So it's a nice contrast to painting loads of trim on the Chaos. So that's why it's good if you've got more than one army, especially ones that complement each other in terms of creative styles. So I think that's the first coat of yellow pretty much done. Got some really nice contrast in there as well, which is what we're aiming for. So you can see it's got light and shade. It's quite good using the camera to see the bits that are a little bit in need of attention. Problem being that I then bash the camera because I'm not paying enough attention. But yeah, I'm happy with that for a first layer. So we'll go back, do some of the wood on the terrain that we were painting earlier. So let's find a brown. Hardened leather, sounds about right. It's gonna be a nightmare painting my Tran. What's a Tran, Si? You've got Terminators, haven't you, right? What's going on with my viewers, anyway? It's just absolutely shot up. Hello, everybody that's here. If you want to get involved in the chat, do feel free to give me a hello, hi. Any questions or suggestions? Greatly received. Let's paint some more of this terrain, shall we? Well, let's see what how this brown goes on. Oh, it really soaks that up. Look at it soaking into the plastic. Nice. Oh, your terrain, your buildings. Okay, what buildings do you have, Si? Have you bought some, or have you printed some? Nice, it's taken that really well, to be fair. How is in the chat? Hello there. How you doing? How are you good? Si got some terrain in his set. Nice. Which set did you get, Si? I'm good, thank you. How are you? I don't want to do my terrain. It's nice to do a bit of terrain in between models. Keeps us cooking. Speaking of cooking, here's an oven that needs a little bit of its brown wood painting. So here we are, here we go. There we go, looking good, looking good. So we've got these two pieces of terrain now. with some paint on them, which is good. Keeping the tabletop interesting. Your nail is dead. That's not good, Hal. How'd you do that? So we got this guy drying. If any of these new viewers want to drop a subscribe or a comment, that would be cool. Be good to have you here. You got hit by a door. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I hope you're okay. We've got some good numbers in the YouTube. If anybody wants to put anything in the comments, any questions, suggestions, any fans of Blood for the Blood card or the One True Emperor, just let me know. Whilst we allow the paint to dry, open for questions. You're going to make a cosplay. Nice. What cosplay are you going to make, Hal? A Death Guard cosplay now, that is something I'd be interested in seeing. Death Guard cosplay. Oh, I didn't paint his face. Right, let's do a second layer, but a first layer of the face. It's amazing the things you miss. Right, let's start from the bottom, work our way up to the top. Just make sure it's dry. Yeah, should be good to go. Right, second helping of yellow for this Tyrannid. Death Guard is the Chaos I play. Nice. I bought Mortarion at the weekend. Anybody else that wants to get involved in the chat, by all means, drop us a comment and let's get you involved.
Right, we've now got 2 layers of yellow. Meaning this guy is now ready for some orange on the carapace. So far so good though. Picked up the light and shade very nicely. Hopefully Battle Force pre-orders this weekend. I think it'll be next weekend. I think they'll hype them up on the big release review show thing that they're doing at midnight this Friday. However, I don't know for sure, I'm just guessing. I don't think I'm going to buy any of them. I'm going to try not to anyway, but we all know how that goes. So we've got 3 items drying now. Have you solidified your choice, Norgatron? Wow, we've got over 100 people currently viewing on YouTube. Well, actually... Well, one screen tells me 82 and the other says 101, so... Either number's impressive. Either Hellforged or Troggoth. Yeah, Gloob Spite's a pretty good choice. There's a lot of variation in that army. It's quite a well-rounded collection. And the Hellforged is the Chaos 40k, right? Well, a little bit of both, why not? Be expensive to buy both boxes. Hate cutting the buildings out of the sprue, okay. How come, Si? Buildings are the best things to cut out because they're nice and big. It's the little fiddly models that I struggle with cutting. So hard to cut, really. What do you use to cut them, Si? It's not too bad with a pair of clippers. How is going? Thanks for being here, Hal. Hopefully see you again soon. Yeah, if you got a pair of these hobby clippers, you should be okay. What's going to dry first? This looks pretty dry. More so than this one. Because I'm going to put a little splash of black wash over the top of it. What I think I'll do is I'll do the first layer of orange on the Tyranid, then the black wash, then the second layer of orange. How's that? Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. And anybody that's here in the YouTube, if you want to give us a hello hi in the YouTube chat, any questions or suggestions, greatly appreciated. And next up we're going to see how this light and shade on the carapace shines through when we put some contrast paint towards it. I haven't really got room in my palette because I did some painting at the weekend. I've still got the weekend's palette. So I might have to find a creative solution because I don't want to have to wash the palette just for one paint. What have I got that can double up as a... Have I got anything with a lid that doesn't need the lid? Oh, one of these water bottles, I guess. I'll tell you what I could do. I could just cut the... Will that work? Well, we'll give it a go. Right. Episode 3. Making your own... Don't try this at home, kids. Right. That should hold my paint, right? Arts and crafts to the fullest. I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong, but saves me changing my wet palette, then this is what we'll do for now. Feel like the sprue are harder material for the buildings. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely thicker, which is the nature of buildings, I guess. I think that's what makes the difference. They're quite thick. It'll be fine, yeah. One way or another, Deadman. One way or another. Right then. Got my new palette ready to go. We're using Speed Paint 2.0. All of my other Tyranids are done with Speed Paint Original. As you can see here, that's my original Speed Paint, Fire Giant Orange. Here is my new one, 2.0. Figured I'd see what we could do with that. Deadman is Blood for the Blood God or something like that in the Discord. So you can actually see Deadman's handiwork in the Discord if you hop over there. Right, let's paint some orange, shall we?
Right, we're off to a good start. Get that first layer on. Haha, oh no, my secret identity has been leaked. The dead man rises to sacrifice more skulls for the skull throne. Wow, this is going pretty well so far. And the main thing, I'm enjoying it. I quite enjoy painting Tyranids. Never thought I would hear myself say that, but here we are. Yeah, quite enjoyable. I think I like it because it's a lot less effort, but you still get a good look out of it. Just slapping it on out of my makeshift paint holder. Right, do these two bits. Skulls for my school throne on Discord, and if this was a not short live stream, it shows blood for the blood god. It all kind of works. Nice. Coming into the home stretch. Did I miss something? Casper, what did you miss? We opened some Age of Sigmar trading cards, which is new for the stream. The start of every stream will now have Age of Sigmar cards, and the end will have 40k cards. We have also been painting some terrain. and this Swarm Lord Tyrannid. Other than that, how have you been, Casper? How's your weekend been? You been doing much? To be fair, we've got some good people in the Discord. Yeah, for sure, man. And if anybody in the chat wants to join the Discord, give me a shout, let me know. Alternatively, you can just put !Discord into the chat and you'll get a link. So we're getting some good coverage so far with this new Speed Paint 2.0. I do like the Speed Paint range, especially for my Tyrannids. Big fan, big fan. You know, a lot of house project, never buy a house. Never buy, only build. Okay, okay. Did you print the terrain for the Discord link? Oh, the one that Guardian Easter shared. No, I haven't printed that yet. I've downloaded it, but it's like a... just for one piece, it's 10 hours. So if I build the bottom, the middle, and the top of that one house, it's going to take me all weekend to print it. So I'm going to wait until I've finished the roll of PLA that I'm currently on. There's only about 200 grams left on that roll. And then once that's finished, I'll give the mighty big terrain that Guardian Easter posted a print. But yeah, this weekend it was too long and too much PLA, so I not got around to that just yet. But if there's anything you guys want to see 3D printed, by all means, put it in the Discord and we'll work it out. First layer of orange is going pretty well. And if there's anybody in the YouTube or Twitch chat that wants to get involved with the stream, by all means, drop a message. Let's have a little bit of a chat. Whether you're new to the hobby or have been around for ages, feel free, jump in, let's talk. So I think that's all the orange. Do these handles and spikes, may as well, right? Handles look carapacey. That's even a word. Right, first layer of orange has gone very well. Like, look at like the light and dark you get. Really like that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not bad so far, is it, for an hour and a half of painting? Silly question, what are speed paints? So speed paints is a brand name of contrast paints. So the idea is that rather than just being an acrylic paint that covers up whatever you paint over, the contrast paints allow the colours underneath to come through, which gives you the light and shade contrast. As you can see, there are bits shining through from underneath the colour that I've put on, which I really like, with especially with Tyranids. Because rather than... So if I'd have done that with a normal orange paint, that would all be orange now. But with the contrast paint, it kind of like gives it that more dirty, shaded colour. $10 is a long time. How long is the wall like the one on your table? So these I printed with a set of other... there's another wall as well that I painted on an earlier stream. So this one. So this is the kind of colour that we're aiming for. So we're going to put some black over the ones we're doing on today's stream. Let me find the print history, and I can tell you how long it took to print those 3. Hey, cool things! Nice to see you again. Looked at some models and saw Ultramarines. It was very expensive, but I liked it very much. It's €35. Okay. Maybe we can find you some cheaper links in the... Are you in that? Are you in our Discord? Cool things? Are you in Germany? I seem to remember you being in Germany, cool things. Yes. Okay. See, my memory's not always terrible. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, we can try and find you some cheap Warhammer. So is it Ultramarines that you like the look of, cool things? Anything else? Hey, Landon's here as well. Good morning, human. Good morning. Casper, let me try and find you the answer. Let me go to print history. More. It's one of the first things I ever printed. In fact, it was the second thing I ever printed. The first thing I printed was a Bulbasaur planter. So, these 3 took 8 hours in total. And that's just with standard settings. I didn't try and speed anything up. I didn't try and save on infill or anything like that. Standard settings. 8 hours. So, mind that dirty wall out of the way, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put these on top of here because I don't want to ruin my mat. I don't mind my mat getting a little bit of paint on it, but when I'm using inks such as this wash effects, which I use all the time, that's entirely too long. Landon, I just put it on when I go to bed and then I wake up and I've got beautiful terrain. Plus it's cheaper to print overnight. Electricity is cheaper in the night. Cool things like Space Wolves as well, nice. So essentially you like blue coloured Space Marines. Good stuff. Well, you'll have to post in the Discord about looking for cheap Warhammer in Germany and see if anyone can help you out. Right. Rather than change my wet palette, I'm going to make another free palette out of this drink that I drank at the start of the stream. There we go. I've made such a mess. Now my leg's soaking. Did you see the group winner for Golden Demon? Cool things. I think it was a Space Wolf squad. Nice. I've not seen any of the Golden Demon stuff. I think those guys are too good. I think they're so good. If they painted with the wrong hand, it would probably still look amazing. The patience of those people is to be commended. Even the ability to spend that amount of time on Warhammer is unbelievable. Where's my medium brush? There we go. Right then. Let's get some of this on here. Dirty it up, dirty it up. It's ruins, it's not supposed to be clean. Get it in those nooks and crannies. Give a nice ruinous look to the ruins. There we go, nice and inky. We'll do the same with this one, shall we?
Hey, oh, we got a new subscriber.
We got a new subscriber. Oh, CC Heavy Metal is now subscribed. Thank you for being here, sir. How are you doing on this fine Monday evening? Are you a fan of heavy metal and Warhammer? A glorious combination. I wonder who is regarded as the best painter. Probably the person. I think someone's won Golden Demon the last 3 years in a row, right? Thing is, as well, there are probably like certain styles that people like, as well as just stuff that's very well painted. I mean, I like stuff that's where you see people have just put some heart and soul into it. It doesn't need to be perfect. That's why I like seeing all the different stuff you guys post on the Discord. We're not looking for perfect, we're looking for heart and soul. And blood for the blood god. Lots of blood for the blood god. You can see the green here of the colour that it was when I printed it. Finish off the wood and the stone that I was holding it by. And there we have it. Those two will dry up lovely, I am sure.
Hey,
Oh, we got another one.
following my stream,
We got a follower on the Twitch, baby. Oh yeah. Manny in the chat. What? Thank you very much, Manny, for the follow on the old Twitch. Appreciate that. Oh, it's cool things. It's cool things, but on the Twitch. Nice. Yeah, you can see it in full screen on the Twitch. You can see all the mess that I'm making. He won gold in his category for 3 years. But not the Slayer sword. So, Landon, what is the Slayer sword? I paint for my own enjoyment. If someone else likes it, then hell yeah. Yeah, same here. This is the whole reason I'm here. Every Monday, every Tuesday, and every Wednesday. I'm enjoying it, and I'm sharing that enjoyment with you guys. And then we get to see on the Discord what you have all been working on, which is always nice. Be right back, just going for a wee. Don't drown. Top tip, don't drown. Just checked his Instagram, his miniatures look incredible. Yeah, they're nuts. Oh, you've bought a new plane from Revel, nice. Should be good, Manny. Do you have a lot of the planes? It'd be cool to see those in the Discord as well. He also lives near you, Norgatron. Nice, you might be able to pick up some tips and tricks from him. Nobody explained to me what the Slayer sword is. You only have 3. Well, 3 will be cool to see. Which ones do you have? Is it all German planes that you have, Manny? Oh, you've got a Spitfire. Nice. I've got a Lancaster bomber on my arm. See if we can get it on the camera. Oh, nearly. Oh. So that's pretty cool. Talking about planes. Overall winner of the Golden Dean, not just their category. So all the categories. So the Champions League winner gets the sword. Okay. I think I've seen one of the Slayer swords in the in Warhammer World. Nice progress. Thank you, Hexen. I've just put a big layer of wash effects over the top of it. So yeah, pretty happy with that. It's soaking it up nicely, which we put that there whilst we were waiting for this guy to dry. So we've got some nice light and shade in here now. Deadman's got a P61 Black Widow that they've never built. Ah, very nice. Don't really like washes on anything other than metallics. I tend to throw them on and see what happens. I think it gives a nice dirty texture to the ruins, and the ruins are supposed to be dirty. But this guy's coming on lovely. Got some real nice light and dark to him. So just a second layer of orange, and then I'm going to paint up the weapons. Washes for flesh, yeah, that's a good shout as well. I've had some good results using washes for flesh. Paint your shadows manually, nice. Hardcore Hexen, that's what we'll call you from now on. Hardcore Hexen. Right, where's my orange gone? Right, orange in the bottle cap. Right, let's give the orange another blast. So I'm going to give the orange a blast, then I'm going to open up some 40k trading cards. Gives you all a chance to get on the YouTube shorts in the future. And then I'll be off for Betty Buys. So speak now or forever hold your peace if anyone wants to get involved that hasn't yet. Dum 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 dum. Just realised I missed quite a big chunk of hand on that arm. I'll have to come back and address that later on. I'm very good at missing big, obvious chunks of models that I then notice later on. I use washers for engines. Nice. In which city do you live? I am from Derby, which is right in the middle of England. In fact, where I grew up was as far away from the sea as it's possible to be in Great Britain. I use Nuln Oil to add texture to my carpet and workbench. Yeah, man. The this Vallejo wash effects is a bit like Nuln Oil, and it gets absolutely everywhere, which is why I put a little bit of tissue down this time. I'm obviously evolving as a painter because I had the foresight to put the tissue down, which has never happened before. Just buy a pot once a week and dump it on the ground. Hey, Sai's going. Sai, thank you for being here, sir. Are you doing the same time? Yep, same time tomorrow, and then same time the day after. And if I don't see you in the stream, I'll see you in the Discord. Manny is going as well after sleep. Have a good sleep, mate. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And Norgatron. Wow, everyone's bedtime's at the same time. There'll be nobody left. I'll be talking to myself. Thank you all for being here, appreciate it. Norgatron, can't thank you enough for the tip. 3 Great British Pounds means a lot, means a lot. I'll find a way to thank you properly in the near future. Until then, thank you, have a good sleep, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, Guardian Easter's here, just as Manny's left as well. Guardian Easter on a Monday. What's going on? Our most loyal Wednesday follower is here 2 days early. How's it going, sir? You had a good weekend? What have you been up to? It's only 4 PM where Sai is. Wow. It's 10 PM where Manny is and where Guardian Easter is. Not too bad. I've been doing lots of painting and building. Good to hear, Guardian Easter. Need to get these Seraphon built. Lots of skinks need assembling. Nice. Yeah, I've painted this guy super quickly today, which has been nice. I've also had the time to paint some of my terrain, which you can see in the background. So, yeah, pretty good day of painting today. Pretty pleased, pretty pleased. Giving me a chance to try out Speed Paints 2.0 as well, which are giving some very nice results. I'm very pleased, very pleased. Speed Paint's a pretty cool tool, especially when you figure out how to work with them properly. Nice one, Hexen. What did you learn with Speed Paints that you can pass on to the rest of us? Well, I'm pretty happy with that. For 2 layers of yellow and 2 layers of orange. I'm just going to tidy up the... there was one yellow hand that I missed. I like how I've done 2 layers of yellow and I'm still missed that hand both times. There we go, that's 1 layer anyway. One's better than none. I'm wearing gloves so I don't get super glue on my hands. Yeah, super glue is not fun, as I found out on stream a week or 2 ago when I accidentally set some kitchen roll on fire by wiping up super glue. I much prefer plastic glue, that is for sure. Dead man, I've been using more and more contrast paints as my first year has gone along. Nice, good stuff. Looks sick, thanks Guardian Easter, appreciate that. Quick one is to increase depth with them by layering undercoat, darker speed paint, dry brush, lighter tone. Okay. Yeah, I mean that logically that sounds like a good idea, Hexen. Yeah, it'd be cool to see an example in Discord. Is this the free Swarmlord? It is, Guardian Easter. If you know, you know. So yeah, I thought I'd chuck some paint on it, see how it went. I quite like it. And I've ordered a load of the army painters that they're getting rid of. So I got a really cheap deal on those, which is nice. They should be turning up in the next couple of days. I heard about that. I think I'm late to that sale. Yeah, I only heard about it through the Discord. When I went on, all the sets had already gone, so I had to buy them all individually. But that was good, because I got to pick and choose which ones I actually wanted. So I got 62 discontinued paints coming to my house with a couple of brushes. Hexen. Took me 2.5 hours. Let's have a look. Nice. That's what's it? A Plague Lord? Plague Lord, is it? Lord of Contagion, I think they're called, right? Looks awesome though, that does. Only took you 2.5 hours as well. Wow. That's super good. I like it. Guardian Easter's got a whole host of Tyranids in the Discord as well. Nice. Good to see, guys. Thank you for sharing. So Hexen, which is your favourite army that you own? And can you have a favourite child? Near the foot on the stone, you can see the result of dirty down moss. You never, I don't remember you saying what dirty down moss was. Is it a technical paint? What is it? I can't remember. Can't remember if you actually told us. Let's have a look. Ah, okay, yeah, nice effect. Nice effect, I like it. Dirty down moss effect, 25 mil. Okay, I like it. Looks good. Yeah, because I've got these guys for when I get round to doing my Death Guard. Weathering and Rust. Should be interesting. Yeah, I googled it. Looks pretty cool. I see exactly what you mean. Yeah, I'll probably give that a go at some point. I'm actually ordering some moss now, oddly enough. Have you seen AK's fluorescent paints? I saw someone in the Discord posted that they'd got some glow-in-the-dark paint. Are you an AK fan then, Guardianista? It's a toxic one. Requires good steering, not shakings. Stirred, not shaken. Okay. The opposite of James Bond. Tricky to use, but result is really good. Okay. Yeah, I'll certainly look into it. I'll send you a pic. It is very good. Nice one. Thank you, sir. But up. Unmistakable Discord sound in my ear hole. But up. I'm sure he's doing it now just to hear me go bloop, bloop. Is that AC/DC? No, all of the music on this stream is royalty free, but some of it is very clearly made to sound like other bands, and I can hear exactly why you would ask if that was AC/DC. Sounded very Angus Young. Although Angus is the guitarist, so I don't know why it would sound like him. I've seen AC/DC live, actually. 15 years ago, I think it was. They were very, very good. But we're coming up to the end of the stream now. So, we've got this terrain that we made. Made myself, printed it and painted it. It's still drying, so I'll get a picture once it's done. I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting on the stone, along with some moss once I've ordered some of that stuff. So here's the one I've done before as well. So we've got some nice pieces of terrain. Let's put those on the shelf, let them dry over there. And this Tyrannid, which we shall finish on tomorrow's stream, but it's come a hell of a long way in one stream. Very pleased with that. Very pleased, very good, very nice. So he can stay there. Well, actually, I'm going to open some cards now. He can sit on top of my Costa. Oh, interesting stat for you guys. A Tyrannid Swarmlord fits perfectly on top of a Costa coffee cup. There you go. Who knew? Now we all know, and we all learnt together. You should play some AC/DC next live. Okay, yeah. In the next stream, if you have song requests you want me to play on my guitar, more than happy to do that for you, Si. But until then, let's open some packs and end the stream. Just the 2.5 hours today, but we've achieved a lot, and it's been a lot of fun. We've had a lot of viewers as well, which is also nice. And you can see my lovely new mat is getting nice and dirty already. Seem to have caught the camera at some point as well. Right, let's get the collector's album out. And let's open some packs for the end of the stream. What artwork do you guys want to see? I'm guessing Guardianista wants to see Tau. He's a Tau main with 8k points worth of Tau. Sai, maybe some Space Marines for Sai, maybe some Space Wolves. Hexen, what do you want to see in the 40k packs? Two packs, so we do AOS at the start and 40k at the end. Here we have it. Let's see what we've got. So, Aldari to start. Hey, that's a Talon on a grav bike. Hey, Ultramarines Bike Squad, I've already got one of those. Dark Angels on a bike, loads of bikes. Any more bikes? No, but we've got a big tank. A Basilisk. Ooh, Deathwatch Terminator. Shiny. Final card. It's an upside down Necron. Death marks. Nice. I bought some Necrons at the weekend, actually. let's see if we can get either of the things I bought at the weekend. We're hoping now to open either the Necrons that I bought or Mortarion. That would be pretty cool to see. Let's see what we've got. Shinies to the back. And we've got Harlequins. Imperial Fists. Okay, we got some Imperial Fist fans in the Discord. I know that much. Ultramarines. Redemptor Dreadnought. I've got one of those. Ooh, Thousand Suns. That one's going out to Norgatron, who's recently bought his first minis, which are Thousand Suns. Shiny number 1 is an Imperial Fist Chaplain. Nice. Final card. Tyrannid's Warrior. Nice to get a Tyrannid right at the very end of a stream where I've painted a Tyrannid. So let's get these cards sleeved up. And for those that weren't here earlier as well, I'll sleeve up the Age of Sigmar cards as well, so you may be able to see some of those if you look carefully. So what do you guys think to the cards? Pretty cool artwork. I think it's a little bit of something different. It's all part of the same brand. Big airlift guard comes up. How come? What kind of guard? Imperial Guard or Death Guard? Imperial Guard don't even get called that anymore, do they? Size preferred army, the Imperial Fist. Well, we had a couple of Imperial Fist dedicated to Sai. I've not seen anyone showing these cards off, to be fair. Astra Militarum, worst army to collect in the game. Well, I think statistically they're probably worst in terms of tabletop battle. But if you're a fan of them and you think they're cool, then why not? Just get used to frequent losses. And these cards are the Age of Sigmar ones. So we open those at the start of every stream now, and they will go on to become YouTube Shorts. They do pretty well, the YouTube Shorts, so I figured I'd expand, and we will now be showcasing both 40k and Age of Sigmar. I might be able to put some prices on these as well, because these have actually got prices. They've got a strange texture to them, these cards. And technically we could actually play the card game as well. Because these aren't just collectibles, these are from an actual card game. Blood Feast, that's always nice to see. Some corn on the stream. And some blood letters as well. Nice. So whether you're here at the start or the end of the stream, you'll get to see us opening some packs. And if you're on the YouTube, I upload YouTube Shorts of said packs. So there's always plenty to see. If you join in the Discord, there's also plenty of people to talk to and share your minis with. You can even share your card collections if you like. Whether that be Warhammer cards, Pokemon cards, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever it is, Magic the Gathering. Be always cool to see what people are collecting. So all these cards mean I get to start a new binder as well, which is fun. And there we have it, all sleeved up, ready to go in a new binder. Put those there for now. Put that over here. Put those here. And I'm going to say thank you all. Looks like Sai is setting up for a live stream. If anyone wants to go over and check their channel after this one, that'd be cool. Thank you all for being here, especially a nice little cameo from Guardian Easter. Hopefully I'll see you all throughout the week, and if not in the Discord, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you all soon.